Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video. Guys, if you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starco to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is pretty simple. You go in the settings, use promo code, and you enter the code Starco, S-T-A-R-K-O. You press OK, and you will receive a free starter pack, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the goodies. So guys, we have a new legendary event that was released a couple days ago, actually 3 days ago from the time of this video. We have the legendary event, the Gorram's Champion. So today we're going to be jumping in the legendary event. You can see already full clear here. We're going to showcase the gameplay section after we talk, guys. So basically the requirement of this legendary event is pretty simple. It's 5 half pigs. That is pretty much all you need. If you already recruited Baldur, this is going to feel very easy up to challenge number 5. The 5th one is actually a little bit harder because the damage is not pronounced, but you have to bring survivability, so that's kind of going to be a challenge. So the team we're going to be using, guys, is going to be pretty simple. Wizard as a lead. Pretty much all players that are going to be participating in this bonus legendary event already recruited Wizard. If you haven't yet, well, you're probably not ready to progress into this legendary event past stage 3. So Wizard lead with Barrel and wow, Centurion. Obviously, most people do have those build at gear 12 or 13. And then after that, I'm going to bring a healer, which is going to be Ambulance, and an additional DPS, which is going to be Kebab. Pretty much the 4 most popular half-pig out there with the lead that is Wizard. The basic team of half-pig, guys, that gets the job done every single time in every place you actually use them. So that is what we're going to be using in stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, stage 1, 2, 3, you could actually skip the healer and bring another DPS, and that will get the job done. But I like to have my healer in the team just in case that something happened. Challenge number 1 is going to be pretty simple, guys. You just wipe up the place. Challenge number 2, and the same thing, very easy. Challenge number 3, it is pretty much similar. You just clear everything. Don't really have to have priority. I think challenge number 4, it's where it gets a little bit harder. I think I was actually challenge number. We're gonna check that. I'm gonna check the challenge number 3 real fast, guys. We're not gonna do the gameplay. I'm gonna exit it, but just want to talk about the strategy for challenge number 3 really fast, because it's either the tree. Oh, the tree is actually pretty simple, guys. The first thing you're gonna do here, we're gonna see when we jump in the real gameplay section, is with Wizard. You apply buff immunity on Trumgar, then you kill Garn, then you kill whatever after that, and finish with Trumgar. Pretty much, that's gonna be very simple. Then you're gonna have challenge number 4, departing challenge number 4. That is well, challenge number 4 is actually pretty easy compared to the other challenges, to be honest. I think it's challenge number 2 now, a little bit trickier, that you get Garrett and wow, what is his name, Eric. Kill Garrett, kill Eric, kill the rest. Going to be pretty simple. Number 4, just kill the waves. They are you get 2 waves. They are very easy. And challenge number 5, this is where it gets a little bit more difficult, because you're going to be facing a full team of undead. So yes, you should be able to kill them fast enough, but they become ghosts. And when they become ghosts, they survive for a very long time before you can actually finish them up. So the trick there is survivability. You want to be able to survive as much as freaking possible. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much the only stage where having Ambulance in your team is going to be very useful, because he's going to allow you to actually survive longer. If you cannot survive until the ghost timer runs out, you are going to fail your events. That's pretty much it. So we're going to jump into the characters we use, guys. We're going to take a look at the build, and after that we're going to be jumping in the real gameplay section so you guys can see what was my kill priority and all that shit in every single fight, obviously. So we're gonna select half pig here. Half pig we used was Wizard, Barrel, Centurion, Kebab, and Ambulance. So we're gonna start the build on Wizard. You can see Wizard is only gear 11, almost gear 12, but we do not have a 7 stars cannoneer, so we cannot do the gear 12. So you can see his leadership is level 6. We have to get that to level 7 soon, but the difference is not that big. So you can see gear 11 wizard will be able to survive every single challenge. So the requirement is not that high. And by the way, guys, gear requirement for all the challenges, challenge 1 to 3, gear 11 is a requirement. Challenge 4, mix of gear 11, gear 12, and challenge 5, I'll say a mix of gear 12, gear 13, and gear 11 will be able to get the job done. So the build we have on this dude, guys, we have 4 speed, 2 potency runes. We have a potency artifact. If we look at the stats here real fast, we have 253 speed, which is what's going to be very important. Is potency, you only need about 70% potency on this dude because he is awesome. And this is pretty much the stats we're going to care about on this dude. Next, we're going to move to the second half pick we're going to be using here. We have a gear 13 barrel. Most people will have gear 12, gear 13 barrel, and that's going to be one of your main DPS. Obviously, we're running with 2 critical chance and 4 damage runes with a damage percentage artifact and tenacity. The tenacity does not do much, but it does what it does. So basically the stats that's going to be important, guys, is to get that critical chance and critical damage kind of on a good pace. And then the damage, you can see almost 6,000 damage, and the speed 231 speed. You want to have him at 220 speed plus. By the way, for wizard, guys, it's as much speed as possible. If you can get him to 270 speed, get him to 270 speeds, because you want him to go as fast as possible so he can apply buff immunity, for example, on the defenders before the defenders stout. That is very, very useful. If we move to the next characters, which is Centurion, the build, all that matter on this dude is as much tenacity as possible. Obviously, if you can bring extra speed, that's useful. An artifact damage percentage with tenacity will get the job done. And yes, those crash are very, very, very freaking annoying. We're gonna go back in the game in a sec, but yes, Centurion, guys, that is all that matters. Tenacity and a decent amount of speed. Also, when you pair him with barrel, a barrel is gonna give him turn meter increase. When he uses his third skill, I'm gonna be able to use the town. So as long as your barrel is fast enough, you're gonna get a very early town on your Centurion. So it's really tenacity percentage as high as possible. I don't know if you had a chance to see, guys, but we have him at almost 170% tenacity, equal FMB higher. Like, you could technically get him to like 200% tenacity, and that'll be even better. But you'll see through the event, it does not really get affected by debuff. Now, if we look at the stats here, you're gonna see we have 183 speed, which is not bad. We have 169% tenacity, and those are the 2 stats we actually gonna be caring about. Also, the shield. The higher shield you have on this dude, the better it is. Now, if we jump on the next characters we're gonna be using, it's Kebab. We have Kebab at gear 12 with 3 items equipped towards gear 13. The setup we have on him is 4 damage runes with 2 potency runes. We have a damage percentage with shield percentage artifact. Technically, we could go with a potency artifact, but I already have him at 103% potency, so I don't really need more potency than that to do what he can actually do, for at least for legendary event. Here you can see critical chance, not the highest critical damage. It's kind of decent, but we don't have much critical chance. What's really going to be important for him is to be fast enough and to be able to apply his burn, because that's where it gets most of his damage. So you can see 103% potency. We have 219 speed. The recommendation is always 220 plus, so a pretty decent build. And then we have our dude Ambulance, guys. Ambulance, if you have only 1 character, you can get to gear 13. That will be my recommendation, because he will increase your survivability a lot. Personally, I only have him at gear 12, but still get the job done. What's going to be very important on your Ambulance, guys, is to have a decent speed, and that's pretty much it, because he's not going to be doing much. Obviously, if you have higher damage on him, that's going to be great, but higher tenacity to apply tenacity down, that can actually be useful. But it's really about surviving with this dude. The fastest he is, the more healing is going to do when you actually need healing. So you could go with, for example, for speed runes with two tenacity, two potency runes or two HP runes, and it will be able to get the job done. And here, obviously, as any healers, you want a damage percentage with shield percentage as artifact. If we look at the stats, guys, you're gonna see what I really care about here is the speed 220 plus. Speed technically will run even better if you have a 250% plus speed, but I like to have a little mix of tenacity and potency on him too. You can see 76%, 76%, and damage, you want to have him around 4,000 damage so he can actually you know, heal for more or attack for more. When he attacks, you're gonna see his basic attack actually do quite a good amount of damage. So this is the team we have, guys. The build is pretty much a mix of gear 12, gear 11, and gear 13. A little bit what I recommend for the last stage, guys, and we're gonna be you know, rolling through this content really easily. We one shot every single stage, so it's actually not a very hard event. You're probably gonna buff it in the future because it's too easy in my opinion, but we're gonna enjoy it for now. So guys, next we're gonna be jumping into the gameplay section. We're gonna do stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a full guide, guys. Pretty much you're gonna see the kill priority we use, the skill priority that we use in every stage, and hopefully that will help you guys in clearing as many stage as possible of the Gorram's Champion Legendary event. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my amazing community. You all keep enjoying playing Dragon Champion. You all enjoy the gameplay section, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.